Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about Anthem, and we're going over everything you need to know about this game coming in February. So first, it seems there is actually kind of a good story with this game, as there are cutscenes. Before you go on your expedition, you can interact with your fellow crewmates in a cutscene, and then you go into your mission and choose the people that you want to play with. Next, of course, you have your Javelin exosuit, and there are 4 different classes. There's the Storm, Ranger, Colossus, and Interceptor. And we'll be going into some of their abilities and weapons later on. So you can actually customize your Javelin exosuit with different appearances and different abilities. So a Colossus won't have the same abilities and look as another Colossus, which is very interesting to me. Apparently there is also a skill tree where you can unlock more skills based on ability points or something like that. So a higher level Colossus would have more options to choose from or better abilities than a lower level Colossus. So you can select a mission. There are different difficulty levels. So there's, I'm guessing, easy, normal, and hard. Maybe even more than that. And then you choose your team, so you can choose from your friends, guild people, or just have matchmaking do it for you. And there's this thing on the top right that says consumables, so I'm wondering if those are just one-time uses that can buff you for this specific mission, or something else totally different. There are also different types of missions, so they're playing one of the objectives. There are other different icons, so I'm wondering if there's something like you have to destroy a certain creature or building or something like that. You have to collect a certain amount of things in a certain amount of time. Yeah, there's probably even more than that, but these are just the ones I could think of. So javelins can actually have different loadouts and equip different weapons and abilities. So in this case, this one has a machine gun and grenade launcher, while the other Colossus has a flamethrower and a different gun. So you can mix and match, you can have the same team with all 4 classes of the same people and skills and abilities, or have all different ones. So your jets do overheat, so be careful how you use them. You can stop them mid-air to fall down quickly and recharge your jets and then just zoom back up. Or you can use water to actually cool them off, which this is a very cool idea. Like just random waterfalls across the map, just refresh your jets. That's just an ingenious idea. So you can pick up items. They have different rarities. Common, rare, epic, and legendary. You can also pick up ammo for your guns and different weapons, and health. And these weapons you would pick up can be used as your own equipable weapons, I assume. So you can swap out like your machine gun or grenade launcher for the new weapon you just picked up. And the higher the rarity, the better damage and bonuses it can give you. So you can actually join missions in progress, and any level can play with any level. So level 30 can play with a level 1. But would you really want to do that? I don't think so. But if it's your friend, you'd probably want to play with your friend. Now there are world events, like a Titan, and I assume multiple people are needed because this guy is super strong. It's kind of like Destiny, where there's just an event where the whole server comes together and tries to destroy this giant monster. And this brings a lot of different experiences with these randomized events scattered across the world. Speaking of different monsters, there are a lot of different types of enemies, you know. There's scars, spiders, titans, assuming a lot more, and even different creatures in the night compared to the day. So, you must explore every nook and cranny of this world, as there are a lot of secret locations, possible underwater entrances, or even above the sky entrances. So you can go above and below the earth to discover everything in this world. But there are these giant missions called strongholds. So it's a big challenge, but it gives you a big reward. However, they do take a long time to complete, so be careful. As if you die, I don't know if you can respawn, or maybe you would respawn at the beginning of the stronghold or something like that. And once you get to the end of the stronghold, I assume there's going to be a giant boss or other creature that you have to take down. So one of the objectives in this game is to silence relics scattered across the world. You do this by getting echoes, and destroying them. However, these are going to be guarded, of course, so be on the lookout for enemies such as scars guarding these relics. You can also discover a lot of other things such as runes that you can collect across the world. I'm not exactly sure what these do, but I'm sure they have some purpose, or they're just for collectors, and you can show off all the runes you have. So there are going to be a lot of boss battles in this game, so you will have to combo up your weapons and abilities together in order to kill this giant boss. And some, or all bosses, I don't know, have weak points. So in this case, it's with the spider sacks, the egg sacs on its back, you can shoot them and make it vulnerable. Each javelin exosuit has an ultimate ability. In this case, the Colossus you can shoot big damage dealing missiles at a target, dealing a lot of damage. And I think it does area damage too. So now let's go into all the abilities that I saw during this gameplay video. So the Colossus has a legendary mortar. And now these different abilities have rarities. And this legendary mortar is the best of the best. And legendaries give you special bonuses that can help you in the fight. And then another ability of the Colossus is the flamethrower. I'm not sure if that's an equipable weapon or not. It might be a weapon. That is very useful for burning down enemies in close combat. Next there's a shield, which is seen by running through these exploding bombs that can just protect the Colossus from heavy damage. And also there's the slam, so you can use this when you're on the ground or in the air. And it does a lot of damage to enemies on the ground in a wide area. The railgun, which deals a high amount of damage to a single enemy, and you can pinpoint some weak points with this, making it a very good ability. Next there's the flame wall. So it creates a wall of flames, making all enemies who step through it burn. And it probably has other uses too, that people will find out. So as far as the storm goes, it has a levitation ability, which it can just levitate through the air. Instead of using jets, I believe. I don't know if this would still overheat or something like that, but it's pretty useful for getting in the air, getting that bird's eye view, so you can see all the enemies. Also, it has a lightning storm, which deals a lot of damage to an area of enemies. And then the ranger, he has a legendary frost grenade, which freezes a lot of enemies in a wide area, which sets it up for like a lot of combos with different other abilities. Then there's the flare, which lights up an area, tells you where the enemies are. And then I don't know if this is an ultimate ability, but it might. On the boss, he's seen shooting a lot of missiles, and that seems more than a regular ability, but could just be his regular ability. Alright, so that is everything you need to know about Anthem. It is coming out February 22nd on PC, PS4, and Xbox One. And thank you guys for watching.